After posting my last Yellow Jacket update, I returned to the Oregon City bees again with tar paper to winter the hives and some Yellow Jacket traps. If there was any chance I could deter at least some of the Yellow Jackets, I wanted to try. Upon returning there, I checked the feeders I left behind with homemade syrup, but it didn't look like anyone had been interested in it. I checked the hive that was targeted by the Yellow Jackets the other day, and Yellow Jackets were still coming in and out of the hive as if it was their home. Mom was with me this time as my helper, so while I worked on putting tar paper on the hives, she worked on setting up the Yellow Jacket traps. But it's a pity I wasn't able to upload this video at Veterans Day, because while I was covering the hives up, I witnessed some guard bee action that I never saw before, and excited me. I hope you enjoy it too. So what is a honeybee soldier? There are two main types of honeybee in their soldier class of workers: guards and attackers. There is more jobs to soldiers than just these two things, of course, but these are the obvious ones. The guards are the gatekeepers of the hive and are very watchful and alert for anything out of the ordinary. The attackers are the ones that swarm and sting you if you mess with their hive the wrong way. The soldier's job is simple. She is to defend the hive and queen with her life. I say her because all honeybee workers are female. Any bee that enters the hive is quickly checked by the guards to see if her scent matches the hive's identity scent. Every hive has a unique scent, much like our fingerprints have a unique pattern. So it's safe to say that honeybees do use ID in a way. If the bee's identity doesn't match the hive's, the strange honeybee may be accepted as a new member if she is carrying food. But if she's empty of food, she isn't necessarily stung, since she isn't larger in size to the guards, but she will be pushed and wrestled back out. Guards do not allow immigrants into their home for free. Honeybee Society has closed doors to strangers for reasons I don't have time to discuss in this video. If the guards feel alarmed or distressed by something or anything, they will raise their abdomens in the air and fan their wings as they release a strong pheromone into the hive that alerts the colony of danger. This pheromone smells like freshly peeled bananas that are really ripe. So if you are near their hive and smell this, get out of there at once, because the attackers are soon to come if you stay there for long. Guards will engage in the fight too, if it is taken to the hive's entrance. Their job is to keep anything foreign from entering their home, and from what I've seen over the weekend, they do a good job of this. I found it very interesting that a honeybee predator, as formidable as this, which have the ability to bite a honeybee's head off faster than you can blink, would cut and run as soon as a guard charges and pounces on them. But why would they keep coming back if they knew the last attempt didn't work? But then I realized that there is more to this than appearance leads you to believe. Yellow Jackets are highly intelligent paper wasps, and are in fact systematic about their attempts of entry. What they are doing here is testing the hive's defensive line and studying the pattern of defense, looking for weaknesses. If a weakness is found, then they home in on it with strength and numbers. At first, the Yellow Jackets weren't interested in the traps, even with fresh chicken scraps in them. But after I came back a couple days later, The sugar syrup was gone, with a few yellow jackets inside the container, and a few in the traps too. They were still buzzing the hives, but it didn't seem like they were as bad as before. Only time will tell if the honeybees will make it next spring, in which they will have a fresh start in a new year to grow and thrive.